Arsenal's interest in Marc Guehi is definitely concrete. However, it would pose some awkward questions if the Gunners were to somehow win the race for the highly coveted Crystal Palace captain. At this moment in time, Guehi is believed to be focused on finishing the season with Palace before embarking on a new chapter as a free agent in the summer. He'll also have to juggle World Cup commitments with England, but given the severity of his current employer's situation, it wouldn't feel very Guehi, an incredibly humble character with great humility, to walk out on the club that has given him so much, mid-season. The Eagles still have plenty to play for too. Yes, they are out of the FA Cup, but they're well positioned to attack the UEFA Conference League and target another slice of history for their passionate supporters. Whether Arsenal can somehow convince the 25-year-old to select them is another question, because competition is fierce, and it should not be forgotten that Guehi agreed terms with Liverpool on transfer deadline before his £40 million Anfield move collapsed. Manchester City are pushing to get him now as they're depleted at the back due to injuries, while Arsenal are willing to play the long game right up until late June when Guehi's contract formally expires. The issue facing the Gunners is a move to the Emirates Stadium is a hard sell, given Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba are always likely to remain Mikel Arteta's first-choice centre-back duo. Guehi would be exceptional cover and competition for the dependable pair, but he will want to play regularly when he eventually departs Selhurst Park for pastures new. If Arsenal were to somehow wrangle a deal, it also plunges the futures of several players into doubt, particularly amid a tightening of financial rules, both Premier League and UEFA. Christian Mosquera is viewed as cover for Saliba, while Guehi, who is a left-sided centre-back, would then likely challenge Gabriel. Arsenal have a £45 million buy option for Piero Hincapié, but if they were to land Guehi, it's surely not a given they would trigger the clause for the Ecuadorian. A counter-argument would be that Arteta likes to utilise Hincapié at left-back, which could then inadvertently create doubt over the future of Miles Lewis-Skelly, because having three left-backs is not sustainable. Alternatively, if Arteta views Mosquera as adequate right-back cover, maybe offers would be considered for Ben White in the summer, as the England international has found himself out of favour. He'd have 2 years left on his contract at the end of the season, though the Gunners do have a 12-month extension option. These are all hypothetical outcomes, of course, but the Premier League leaders are in for Guehi, and it does feel as though something would have to give despite Arteta's desire to build a defence that resembles the Great Wall of Arsenal.